Ross, we're watching that on the monitor, Ross, and one of the things that I want to know is what's the coolest part about all of that? It's got to be the tweets from all of those legends in motorsports that are excited about that move.
Just the outreach in general, Dale. It's just people from that I didn't have their number that got my number somehow, or that just reached out, text, called. I mean, a call from Leonard Wood, and just hearing him talk. And you know, there's definitely some negative to it as well from some guys that told me, but most of them didn't tell me. They just said it publicly.
Well, I'm going to ask you what everybody in America wants to know. Can you do it again today?
Oh, I hope not, Jeff. I don't ever want to do that again. That's the longest wreck of my life. I just wrecked really, really good, and I succeeded at it, but the car was destroyed. The right front upper control arm was broken. What's so cool, though, is we do still have that car intact, and I think we're going to keep it intact as it is. It'll live out the rest of time as it finished this clip right here, and we'll build another one. So
there'll be a lot of people that will want to come to track house to take a look at that thing. So let's talk about your car today. I know that you were at the top of the sheet in practice. I was a little bit concerned with the long run speed. We're not racing at night like when you practiced on Friday. How do you think the track changing a little bit today is going to help you guys?
I felt the best at the beginning, right? I was really surprised, actually, whenever we did go top of the board. It just felt normal, like normal laps, no like fast lap that I really like nailed. And we made some changes and went down a path, and it wasn't the right way to go. So combine that with full sunset and the track rubbering up, right? I don't know, I haven't been around enough to know, was it the sunset or the track rub taking the Goodyear rubber that we have on our Cup cars versus Truck and Xfinity? But it definitely felt a whole lot better when the sun was still partially up. So really thankful that it's a day race. You know, I don't think night would suit us, but we'll see how the rubber lays down. And you know, I saw some guys in the other races moving up a bit, and just looking for the track to widen out. We definitely need lanes to pass.
Ross, one of the things that I find interesting, Justin Marks, you guys always talk about coming to this series when he built this race team and disrupting the series. What do you guys mean when you talk about that?
It's a lot of different things, Jeff. I mean, from the business side and the way the team, I mean, we got neon hanging from our lift gates. We got blue carpet, a radio playing, like a speaker with Pitbull music playing. And then, you know, that starts at the top. And that's a mantra and a buy-in that Justin and Ty, you know, asked us all to buy into the way Trackhouse was going to do things. And look, I didn't know that I was ever going to hold it wide open against the wall and transfer. And I didn't know that I was going to do a lot of the things that we did this year with this next-gen car. But for me, the next-gen car that NASCAR and the France family rolled out for us this year has been the catalyst. Look, it's the single reason Justin started Trackhouse was when he found out about this. And it's, together with our people, the reason that we are able to do what we're doing on track this year.
Well, you had a pretty good, you got a great owner. He's got a great sense of humor. We got a picture of him on the monitor right here with what he wore for Halloween. He was the safer barrier. His wife dressed up as the race car. You guys have a lot of fun, and I think that's kept you pretty loose. The whole mentality of the team is to disrupt and be a little bit different than what we've seen in other teams. But talk about the pressure. You seem like it's not really bothering you, maybe because you're so surprised to be here in the first place, have this opportunity that you're just giddy with excitement.
I think that there's definitely a part of that, but look, it's a whole lot harder to come out to Phoenix with scuffed tires and not an A motor in an Xfinity car, and you're just trying to make it. You're just trying to figure out, how can I finish 15th one lap down? Or in the Cup races I've ran out here, we might have had all the tires, but we didn't have the motor or the car or any engineering at all. And we got a group of mechanics that we're just trying to finish single-digit laps down out here. So that's hard. That running in a slow car in the Cup Series is so hard. Running in a fast car, now I've gotten into some trouble and made it hard on myself with guys and other competitors, but it's way easier to compete and to go through these weekends with a fast car like we've got.
How aggressive do you expect today to be with Racing World Championship?
Well, it's everything, right? It's at least 312 laps, and you know, you're going to see everybody fan out. We're all scared to death to cut the dog leg, and then we get out there and we'll all do it. It's how Cup racing is. It's what makes this so great is we're putting these cars to the limits, and every driver out here, fast, medium, slow cars. And sometimes, like at Martinsville, you get these wild moments that I've watched my entire life and the highlight reels from before I was born of drivers doing unimaginable things. And when I ask anybody that understands physics, because I don't, but that have studied it, they don't understand or really quite grasp why it worked and why. And then they're like, well, why would anybody ever think it would work at Phoenix? I don't know. So I'm glad it worked and all that, but I'm just so happy to be with this group, and being with my group makes it that much better.
Man, we're thankful to have you here on pit road talking to us and sharing with us before you go out there and try to get it done. Ross has gained so many fans this year and over the last couple of weeks. Let's go to Rutledge Wood. He's got a great